back to another video. Today's video is going to be something slightly different. So I am going to be purely using dumbbells. You've seen the title, so I don't even need to explain what the video is going to be about. Just thought it would be good for you guys that train at home, don't have a lot of equipment. So yeah, this is going to be a horrendous session because I wrote this down a few days ago and it looks spicy. Before we get into the session, this is the one thing I need to mention because a lot of people, whenever I watch full body videos, especially with just dumbbells, they never explain that ideally you should make sure you have at least 3 or 4 different weights when it comes to dumbbells. You should not be using the same dumbbells for squats that you're using for overhead pressing. That means the weight's too light. So if you're training at home, you still need progressive overload. You still need to have various weights. So the money you're saving from not going to the gym, not paying your gym membership, you should invest that into at least 3 or 4 different weights of dumbbells. Get some resistance bands, because this is another great way to add extra resistance to your dumbbell training, because obviously we're not using anything else apart from dumbbells. So this is another way, and I will show you in some of the workouts we're doing. If the weight's not heavy enough, you can add a bit more resistance to make it slightly harder. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I just felt like I need to mention before we go into the workout. I am doing this in the gym, however, every single one of these you'll be able to do at home. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it, and make sure you subscribe also. Yeah, so we're going to start with the warm-up. Let's go. Okay, so that's the warm-up. That is literally a full body warm-up, but every single one of that movement is crucial for this workout because, again, it's a full body workout. With the banded raises, if you don't have bands, as you saw, use a dumbbell, very light dumbbell, because that is more for your shoulders, to prep your shoulders and rotator cuff as well. So that's exactly what that exercise is for. With the bands, make sure, if you notice in the video, I outstretch the band before I take my hand overhead, again, just to create tension on that band and to activate your delts before raising the band overhead. It's a great exercise for your rotator cuff and your shoulders as well, especially before a heavy session. Okay, so every single segment of this workout, we would have a warm-up set just to familiarize your body with every single movement. I use a fairly light weight to start on and then use the same dumbbells for every single one. And then what you want to do is then take the weight up. Okay, so yeah, that's tough. As you can see, I'm using around 3 different weights on the dumbbells. Like I said before, there's certain movements that's going to be easier to do than others. So the dumbbells will need to be heavier on some and lighter on some. With the front squats, everyone likes to do them differently, but just remember, very similar to a normal front squat. You want to be able to bring your elbows up. That's why when you watch the video, I'm always trying to mimic a front squat. Again, everyone likes to hold them differently. You might prefer to hold them like this. That's absolutely fine. But I like to hold them like that. It just feels more comfortable. Bent over rows, unsupported. I go slightly heavy on that just because of rows. I'm quite strong with rows, but again, make sure your technique's right. It is quite hard to do unsupported rows, so if you've never done them before, you might want to do one arm at a time, or you could hold onto a bench or a sofa if you're at home, or a chair. That's absolutely fine. If you have a bench, you can do chest support rows as well. You don't have to. I'm doing this on purpose without any equipment, apart from dumbbells, just to show you can do the workout. So the next segment we had remaining deadlift with the dumbbells. Again, with this one, we're not going all the way to the floor. We're trying to keep as much tension on our hamstrings as possible. So what I like to do is, once the dumbbell passes my knees, stop, and all the way up. I try not to fully extend, so I stop about there to keep that tension, my hamstrings, my glutes throughout. Okay. Dumbbell push-ups, again, this is a mixture of chest and triceps. I like to have my grip slightly in, my elbow slightly in, sorry. As you can see, however, you can take them out wider to focus more on your chest. I'm doing this in a gym, and I appreciate the fact that there's loads of dumbbells here. But if your dumbbells aren't that heavy, remember I told you to try and at least get different types of weights. If you don't have heavy enough dumbbells, slow it down, especially on the eccentric. Even the concentric phase, you can slow down also. Just make it that bit more challenging. It's not about trying to finish as quick as possible. It's not a race. Yes, you've got rep ranges, 10 reps, 12, but you need to be focusing on every single rep. If you finish at 9, that's absolutely fine. That means you're actually pushing yourself as hard as you can. Conditioning. I've done this before. It sucks, but it's only 7 minutes. And if you know about conditioning, if it says 7 minutes, it's going to hurt. So this is going to hurt. 4 different complexes. So we're going to do a dumbbell burpee with death drop, which I call them, into dumbbell hang cleans, into dumbbell hang squat cleans, and then into a thruster. So it's going to be a ladder workout. So you're going to start with 1 on each one, and then next one will be 2, 3, until 7 minutes is up. So you just keep going. So when I say you go up, so you do 1 of each, and then next you do 2 burpees, 2 hang cleans, 2 hang squat cleans, 2 thrusters, keep going. So, like I said, with this one, you might want to start quite light on the dumbbells. It is harder than it looks, like I said. But yeah, as you can see, I struggle with that one. Especially after doing all the exercises. Finishing with that is horrendous. That alone is a full body workout without the extra bits to start with. So that's why I wanted to finish with this, because then it's hitting everything. Now, with the death drops, I get this comment a lot. This is CrossFit way of doing burpees. So you want to get technically chest to the floor. I mean, it's harder to do with dumbbells, but chest is close to the floor. So a lot of people go, oh, but that's not a burpee. CrossFit standard is chest to the floor. So hence why we just flop down like a fish. Of course, I know how to do a normal burpee. I mean, come on. It's just something that I feel I needed to address before I get loads of comments going, that's not a burpee. It is a burpee. But I call it death drops, so maybe you do burpees, I do death drops. So yeah, I don't want to get up. Yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to scale down anything that you can't do. You don't have to do everything exactly like I've done. If the weight's too heavy, again, take it down. No ego lifting. You know, this is not, you're training to better yourself, not to impress anyone else, like I always say. Yeah, enjoy it. This was hard. I'd rather do a normal leg session, a normal bodybuilding session than do this. This is hard. Thank you very much for watching. I'm waffling on now. Again, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. That helps me out. So I'm really grateful for you guys doing that. Any questions? Leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. Probably forgotten a lot of things, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Peace out.